to Power Rangers! Hi, I'm Andre and I'm a black nerd. It's Morphin time and I'm angry. I'm in Rants! It's the 20th anniversary of Power Rangers, y'all! Former Power Rangers are showing up at conventions. Fans are dressing up as Power Rangers. Power Ranger toys that you bought for $5 back in the day are now being sold for hundreds of dollars. It's more phenomenal! And the show continues with Power Rangers Megaforce, soon to be called Power Rangers Super Megaforce. Yes, that is an actual title that was approved. Power Rangers Super Mega Force. Robot Team Monkey Go. And one of the big announcements about the new Power Rangers show is that they were going to have a reunion with former Power Rangers to take part in this Japanese footage that shows every single Power Ranger in an epic fight. It's like fan fiction and fan service came together and made a baby and pumped that baby full of steroids. Which coincidentally you can also find pumped into the marshmallow pieces of Power Ranger cereal. So to celebrate, former Power Rangers were kinda invited back for a reunion. Emphasis on the word kinda. Yes, you've probably heard by now all the controversies surrounding Power Rangers and people being invited back but then uninvited, or people not wanting to go because they weren't getting enough money or wasn't given enough time or weren't treated fairly, etc. This news even made TMZ. TMZ. Let me put this in perspective for you guys. Kim Kardashian is pregnant. Beyonce might be pregnant. Amanda Bynes is pretty much insane right now. And TMZ, the head of pop culture, celebrity news and gossip, is instead focusing their attention on which Power Rangers are not coming back for a reunion. It's official. Geek is now mainstream. And I'm scared. I hate to be Mr. Realism here, but there are 20 seasons of Power Rangers with 5 to 6 Power Rangers per season. Not to mention the Psycho Rangers, VR Troopers, Big Bad Beetleborgs, and Ninja Turtles: The Next Mutation, and Masked Rider, and Ferbus. Can't forget about Ferbus. When is Ferbus coming back? Did you really believe that every single Power Ranger was going to come back? That's like asking for every character of a major soap opera to come back at one time. Or to have Will Smith and the original Aunt Vivian in the same room. Some things are just never going to happen. Some Power Ranger fans are very upset that they're not going to see their Mighty Morphins next to their Super Samurais, and they're complaining that those Power Rangers don't care about the fans, man. You don't care about your fans. You don't do this episode, and you don't care about your fans. Yes, the same Power Rangers that greet their fans at numerous comic conventions, answer fan questions online, get interviewed by Power Ranger podcasts like No Pink Spandex, take friend requests on Twitter and Facebook, and attend a no-joke Power Rangers event every 2 years, somehow hate their fans because they don't want to put on tight spandex that they haven't worn in years, fly out to New Zealand and do a 2-second cameo in a television show for non-union pay so they can be part of an episode of a Nickelodeon version of Power Rangers that you talk shit about online and don't even watch anyway. How dare they? Plus you gotta take into account that different Power Rangers had different experiences while being on the show. Take Jason David Frank, for example. Power Rangers made him. He was the Green Ranger, the White Ranger, Red Zeo, Red Turbo. That dude even came back as a doctor. Yes, Tommy was a doctor. Not Billy. Tommy was the doctor, okay. However, not every Power Ranger had the same positive experience. I'm Karen Ashley. Can I take a break for a moment?
No, we're gonna turn your ass into a kid and then replace you with another black chick because no one will tell the difference. I am Saban.
I'm Walter Jones, Austin St. John, and Amy Jo Johnson, and we've been doing this show for a couple of years. Could we possibly get a little raise?
No, we're gonna send your ass to a peace conference and never bring you back because we're gonna replace you with 3 other kids that we already introduced. Well, except for Austin St. John and Amy Jo Johnson, we're gonna bring you back for Turbo, a Power Rangers movie, which we will personally make sure bombs at the box office. I am Saban.
I'm David Yost.
Okay, I am Saban.
We're the Power Rangers from the time that Disney owned the Power Rangers franchise.
I'm sorry, what? I don't. There was a time when Power Rangers was owned by Disney. I don't recall this or know about any of those Power Rangers or really care they exist. You're not invited back. I am Saban.
Now, I can tell you personally that I've met a lot of these former Power Rangers at various conventions, and some of them are the sweetest, nicest, coolest people I have ever met in my entire life, and they love their fans. I think we're all guilty of assuming that former actors from television shows that we see at conventions can be jerks. And some of them can be. But it's not the case for people like Karen Ashley or Jessica Rae or Kathleen Sutherland or Blake Foster or
Selwyn Ward, first black leader of the Power Rangers.
These people love their fans. They understand that their fans grew up with them while they were working hard fighting rubber monsters every single week, and they appreciate that. Plus, the other thing you learned about these people is that they're people. Their lives have moved past being on a kid's television show. Some of them are married, some of them are parents, some of them have new business ventures, some of them murdered people. Which is why at the end of the day, it's different feelings for different people whether or not they want to take part in this. People live their own lives and make their own decisions. And while it may not make us happy because of what we want, it's their life and we may or may not want to accept it, but we at least have to respect it. That's called life, everybody. Welcome to it. It's not Angel Grove. There's no monsters running around out here. Well, there are. They're called politicians. And as much as I'm joking on Saban, I am Saban. Let's be real, if you're using Japanese Sentai footage and mixing it in with your own camera work, you're already doing a show on the cheap, so I couldn't expect anybody to be throwing a lot of money at former Rangers to make this happen. Because you know, all the 7-year-olds that are watching Power Rangers Super Mega Force on Nickelodeon remember Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because that time that ABC redid it with the little special effects like Batman 60s television show. That's what they remember. That's why they should bring them all back, right? The kids watch that. They didn't have to call anybody back. They're already wearing helmets. There was no need to show the actual people inside the helmets. So the fact that they called anyone back is exciting, and I'm happy for any Power Ranger that's involved in this. I am bummed that some of my favorite Power Rangers will not be a part of this, but some of my favorite Power Rangers will be a part of this. I just say whoever comes back, we should be happy for it and celebrate it. Besides, Tommy's gonna be in this freaking thing as the Green and White Ranger. We're done. I mean, no offense to the other Rangers, but you can go home. And I look forward to the day when this special episode of Power Rangers comes out on Nickelodeon, completely unadvertised, and none of us will watch it because instead of it showing up after Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles like it should, it will instead come on after Monsters vs. Aliens and Kung Fu Panda Legends of Awesomeness and 2 rerun episodes of SpongeBob. Seriously, Nickelodeon, you have Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and you do not put them back to back on your schedule. That's like splitting up Tiny Toons and Animaniacs with Eek the Cat. Now I want to hear from you. If you could make the perfect Power Rangers team, who would be your ultimate Power Rangers team up? Leave a comment or a video response. Check out my Power Rangers playlist for all videos Power Rangers related that I did. Tickle that thumbs up button, let me know you like this video, share it with your friends, and if you're new here, subscribe. I make new videos every single week. I love you like a play cousin. I'm Alley 5000. Chain Chomp. Yeah! Go Green Ranger! Go Green Ranger! Go White Ranger Tiger Power! Wait, White Ranger Tiger Power? White Power? I hate that song.